Hello, everyone. Welcome to our homes. This is Roger and Lou. We would like to have a discussion today about what is the collective. I'm Lou Urban. I'm a transformational coach and energy worker, and my co-host is.
Hi, I'm Roger Dawson. I'm a transformational leader and spiritual coach. Welcome to our homes.
So, we haven't had any discussion about what is the collective. So, you get to just join us as we try to figure it out, what it really means for the two of us. So I'll start out by asking you, Roger, what's the collective?
And this is what was given to me just as we were talking. It's a healing for me because every time we've talked about the collective, I'm like, what the heck is this about? That's so out there from where my head's at. And so what in me can be healed about this? And so the collective for me is a healing and to even, I'm being somewhat funny, but that was really kind of where I was at. That made me really think, what is it about me that's saying, oh, I don't really want to talk about this, or it's got me feeling kind of, so we're just going to shine some love and light on that. And so the collective really is, the all-encompassing, the one. God is all that is, the being that we are. We're one with the divine. We are collectively whole. So that is what my friends gave me as a download. And in the process of that, the chills came, and that little in my gut, because it was in my solar plexus, is gone.
Awesome.
So what does it mean to you now that you've heard my interesting story?
Well, I look at it I look at it more from an energetic perspective, that we're all pieces of source. So all of us together make up the collective, no matter what state we're in, whether or not we're in the human experience or we're back with source. We're all still part of the collective because we're all of the same energy, the collective energy of the source. Does that make sense?
It makes total sense. And then the other thing that kind of came to me is, you hear a lot of people in this space, we are one, and really we are one. So we are mind, body, and spirit. And then collectively we are one vibrational universe being.
Exactly.
That is the divine, right?
Yes. And recognition of us being part of the collective, that, here in this human experience, we go, me, I, okay, we have this separateness, but when we get to the place of we, it changes everything, even the human experience, because then I recognize that the things that I feel are affecting everyone else in the collective, the things that I do, the things I think, all are affecting the collective.
Yes, and those of us that are light workers really are one of the things when I'm in my light body space is I am trying to bring light to this dark world, and to try to raise its vibration, right?
Exactly.
There I don't have any good analogies for the dark and lightness thing of it, but certainly there's a lot of things going on in this world, in every country, and every inch of this planet that could just probably benefit from some more light. And so that's why I think that we're seeing more people talk about the light body and the ascension process and the awakening, and and certainly the eclipse that happened a few days ago has shifted us into a new playing ground or field of energy that will collectively collect. Is that even a word? Collect? I don't know. Whatever. It will collect us all and vibe us for those that can live in that higher vibration. And it's not, and trust me, it's not about being better than others or whatever. It's just about being able to vibe at that higher collective consciousness.
Absolutely.
And then to elevate others to a higher level of consciousness. So.
So if I'm hearing you correctly, Roger, you've chosen to be in a higher vibrational level, more connected to source. Because I believe that. I believe when we're in the higher vibrational emotions or states of being, that we're closer to source because our natural essence, our natural state is those higher vibrations.
Mm-hmm.
That when you choose to do that, be there, then you're creating a space for others to come and join you there. Is that what you're telling me?
Correct, right? And we all have that attraction factor with our audience, our tribe, whomever that may be. It could be family, it could be coworkers at work, it could be some stranger you smell on the street, it could be through some network marketing, organization, whatever, your church, whatever.
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, and I find that as well, that whenever I choose, when I'm in the lower level emotions, because you can't, for me at least, I'm on a journey. I'll say it. I'm on a journey to try to be in the upper level vibrations more and more. But it takes a while to build the resistance, or build the strength of the container to be able to handle that all the time. And sometimes I slip back into the lower level vibrations too.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. I mean, you can't always be there. That you can't always be 100% connected to source all the time. If you did, you'd ascend and you'd be with source.
Right.
So part of the human experience is having all of the emotions. So I notice it, especially when I'm not in those higher level vibrational emotions, that there are people that I'm normally connected to that don't want to be around me, that minimize their interactions with me. And I think it's because we do attract those people that are like us. So if you want to change what you're experiencing, maybe try on some people who are in those higher level vibrations more. Does that make sense?
Makes total sense. I think I've used this expression before. Just even I tend to do a lot of abundance work. And the average salary of your 5 closest friends is your average in 5 years.
Yes.
There's various ways to say that, but in a nutshell, that's it. And the same thing goes with the tribe that you're attracting,
Yes.
and so, choose the collective wisely, right?
Yes, absolutely. Yeah, the collective starts with us, but yes, you're right. Just like the 5 salaries, that average, yeah, emotionally, if we're hanging out with people who are negative, we're going to be negative along with them.
Yeah. Well, and I'll even go this far. If you were to take it around, if you were to take 5 and do 5 different levels of 5 different energy levels, or 5 different vibrationals, or 5 different states of dark energy to white light energy. If we, like you said, if we're all in this white light energy, I'll tell you, I've been in those situations. That's kind of why I meditate, or I certainly follow the moon cycle, or whatever. And man, I can get some headaches. I'm just telling you from the energy.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not a headache person, but certainly I have different. I view the lower levels below, the white light to the yellow light to the on down to dark light, if that makes any sense at all.
Yes.
Whenever I'm human, I'm going to go down, but that also starts to create my manifestation process to know I desire to go higher again. So when I get to that point where it's not comfortable and I've disconnected myself from the divine, I want to go back up again. So, for me, a way to do that is to connect with nature or to meditate.
Absolutely.
And that's kind of why, that's one of the things when they talk about meditation, I don't know that a lot of people will explain that would be, like when you're just having a bad day, hit the reset button. A way to do that would be to go on a nature walk, go take a nap or meditate. There are probably Absolutely. A few others, but but those are the things that will get you back to the collective, or to that one,
I agree.
Yeah.
I agree. And for me, it's also about visualization too. I can reconnect at any point in time even when I'm in those lower levels, it will automatically pull me up when I'm doing a visualization. You know, we have, everybody talks about the 7 embodied chakras, okay? That we actually have 15. The higher ones, the highest one is with Source, and the lowest one is at the center of Mother Earth. And so all I do is I just visualize that I'm going down to Mother Earth, down to the center, back up through all my chakras up to Source, and then back to center, to my heart. And that in itself shifts me to a higher level vibration.
Yeah, I love it. A good alchemical process. Oh,
exactly. Yes. And so being in that place of feeling more connection to the collective.
Yeah, that's interesting. You know, I will. So that I love to hear how you've done that, and it's funny. Or maybe fun's not the word. It's an awareness or an awakening for me to. Oh wow, I haven't intentionally done that. I usually go to music or the nature thing, and again, that's part of what makes us the collective, because we all have so many different angles to do that. And so certainly, you know, I'm doing a lot of studying on my chakras right now as well, and in my Reiki mastery class that I'm doing, and so I run that every morning, and I've really been connecting with those as I've made sure that they were in alignment, right?
Yes.
And that's a good thing to do, because I can't always go on a nature walk, but I certainly can visualize or mentalize, right? Whatever way you want to look at it.
Yeah. Yes. And I agree with you, Roger. The things that you identified, those are all very important for me too. But when I can't get away to be able to do that, then I do this quick process just to be able to shift myself to those. You know, if I'm at a lower level, it might take me up a step or two.
Yeah.
You know, but yeah, certainly to reconnect, I need to do stuff like you. For me, dancing, music, nature, absolutely. Giving my dog a kiss.
Oh.
You know, all of those things kind of help me to make that shift back to the higher level, back to the collective. Yeah.
Yes. And just think, I wasn't sure what we were going to talk about.
Me either.
And I feel something at the same time. My God, I am a blessed of being this evening.
You and I both. Absolutely. So, Roger, is there anything else that's coming up for you that you want to talk about on this?
I am complete.
I think I am too. So,
great conversation as always.
I agree with you. Thanks so much. And thanks everybody for joining us. If you would like to learn more about Roger, you certainly can reach out to him through his website at rogerkdawson.com, or you can reach out to me as well at louurban.com. We thank you so much for joining our conversation. And again, if you do have any suggestions for us, anything that you'd like to hear about from us, please reach out to us. Either put them in the comments for this video, or reach out to us through our websites. We're certainly open to your suggestions. Thanks so much for joining us. Namaste.
Namaste.